Weatherproof wants to make sure you're prepared when weather threatens your life. But Weatherproof also wants to make sure that you're prepared when weather threatens to spoil your day, leaving you soaking wet and shivering when you could stay high and dry.
How many times have you been walking down the street, struggling with your umbrella, fighting it against the wind?
In a common rainstorm, wind gusts are often more than enough to turn your average drugstore umbrella into a crumpled mess. So Weatherproof went looking for umbrellas that were tough enough to stand up to a windy rainstorm.
Today, we want to test umbrellas versus the wind and see how well they hold up. How are we going to do this umbrella test?
So what we have here is sort of a, what you call a makeshift wind machine.
Okay.
And what we have is a truck, and there's not a lot of wind out here right now, especially not 55-mile-an-hour wind. So what we've done is rigged some harnesses up to a belt right here, so I don't fly off the vehicle. I'm strapped in all ways.
And these are not drugstore umbrellas that can barely stand up to a drizzle. First up, how does a standard sturdy golf umbrella hold up in wind? This is a step up from your typical $5 umbrella.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. You ready to do it?
All right, here we go.
Game on!
Ready.
Stephanie's got her handheld anemometer, which measures wind speed to keep track.
10 miles an hour.
10 miles an hour.
20 miles an hour.
20.
How's it holding up?
So far, so good.
30 miles an hour, Newton. Though the umbrella's, you know, it's getting pushed around, but it's still intact.
This umbrella folds in 40-mile-an-hour winds, which is what you might find in a heavy storm. So it might not help when that nor'easter blows into town. We found an umbrella that is supposed to be specially engineered to handle high wind speeds. The Gustbuster umbrella has a two-tiered canopy system that allows air to flow through the umbrella. This reduces the air pressure on the canopy so it won't break or turn into a sail.
10 miles an hour, Newton.
All right, so far, so good.
20 miles an hour. 30 miles an hour. Oh, that's holding up good. 40 miles an hour.
40.
40. That's holding up great. 50 miles an hour, Newton. That's holding up much better than the last. You can see it's starting to bow in, but at this point, the other one failed. Newton, is it starting to collapse? Did it collapse in a little bit?
It collapsed, but it popped back.
The Gustbuster can withstand everything from a heavy downpour all the way up to tropical storm force winds.
That umbrella held up really well, even in 50-mile-an-hour winds. But again, I know how you are.
We're going to ramp it up a little bit, see what happens.
Hurricane force winds start at 74 miles per hour. Though you should never try to brave a hurricane with one of these umbrellas, our weatherproof team is all about pushing gear to its absolute limit.
Let's up the ante. Are you locked in, ready to go?
I'm locked in, ready to go.
All right, let's roll out, everybody. They didn't even tell us how high they were going to go, how fast they were going to go. 50 miles an hour. 55.
The umbrella looks like it's going to cave, but battles back.
60 miles an hour. It's getting torn up now. Good. Oh, the shaft is bending. 65 miles an hour. Yeah. Oh, it's not
The Gustbuster made it to 65 miles per hour before the handle bent. So it should definitely help you when you want to stay protected from that unexpected rainstorm.
Any stray thunderstorm can be strong enough to put down very heavy winds that could take out your umbrella. So if it were up to me, I think I'd go with this one, because even though the shaft broke due to the winds, you would still be protected from the rain. There was still something to hold on to.
Yeah, you do have something to work with compared to that.
This.
I mean, that turned into like a flag.
Yeah, it turns into a poncho.
So it is possible to beat the wind if you've got the right umbrella. Here's what to look for: an umbrella with a double canopy design and vents to allow the wind to pass through.